That was a pretty good episode of Doctor Who.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do now?
Well, I've been thinking maybe we could review something else.
What do you mean something else?
Like another show.
There's shows other than Doctor Who? So, when is the Doctor going to save everybody?
This isn't Doctor Who. It's Walking Dead.
I don't get it.
It's a different show.
So, when is the Doctor going to save everybody? They're still on the farm?
They still haven't found Sophia. You can go back to sleep.
Doctor Who.
Yes! Andrea's dead!
Yes!
No! Herschel's dead!
Wow, that's really good, but I still don't understand why the Doctor didn't just save everybody. Hi, I'm Steve.
I'm David.
And we just finished watching the season premiere of Season 5 Walking Dead, No Sanctuary. So what did you think of this episode?
Well, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was Walking Dead at its best. You know, the best episodes are usually the first and the last episodes because that's when they ratchet up all like the tension and they put a lot of money into you know, effects and all that kind of stuff. But what made this really compelling to me was that, you know, all the drama was all human on human drama. You know, it wasn't really about, you know, the zombies. Yeah, there were some cool scenes with, you know, zombies on fire breaking into Terminus, but that's not, you know, what really got my heart pumping and had me on the edge of the seat for the entire episode. I was excited and anxious the whole time, so yeah, I thought it was great.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is definitely Walking Dead at its best. I think it was a really great start to the season. I too was also on the edge of my seat, especially some of the beginning scenes when you thought that some familiar characters might get hit in the head with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
I agree about the human on human drama. That's really where the show is when it's at its best, when it's dealing with the human characters. The zombies are, to me, inconsequential. I could take it or leave it, you know.
Especially at this point, 5 seasons in. You know what? We know about the zombies, that, you know, they're a force of nature that we understand now.
Right. Yeah, and I know there are a lot of viewers that feel differently, and they tune in just to see the zombie gore. And this episode delivered in that area for those viewers. But for me, I'm more engaged by the character drama, which is why I really liked last season when they kicked up the character drama quite a bit. And I'm hoping that this season continues that trend and doesn't delve back into just...
Yeah, well, I mean, if character drama is not for you, then, you know, don't watch TV. Play a video game or something.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, and there's, you know, it's hard to tell exactly where it's heading, you know, for me, you know, because you got all these different storylines going on. We still haven't found out about what's going on with Beth, but we will. We have these new characters who want to head to DC that Rick doesn't even know about those plans yet, I don't believe. And so maybe he'll have other plans, you know. I don't even know what direction they headed in at the end of this episode, but...
yeah, there's definitely a lot of different places it could go, and I wonder if that might lead to a fracture in the group. Maybe we'll see them split up again. You know, some of them might go to DC, some of them might head somewhere else. I'm not sure where it's going to go from here, but I'm definitely interested to find out.
Yeah. So in an episode just full of tense moments and intense scenes, what one probably stands out to you as the best or the most memorable?
Anything with Carol, You know, she has had.
She's a badass.
She's had a great transformation. She's turned into like she's like Rambo. She comes charging in, guns blazing, and saves the day.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
You know, thinking back to meek little Carol from season 1.
Right.
I think that she and Daryl are probably my favorite characters on the show right now. So one scene in the show that, you know, I think left a question mark was, did Tyrese really kill that guy from Terminus or not? Because it seems like he did, but then he wouldn't let Carol go in and see. And that just seemed weird to me.
Also, he was punching him in the face and saying, I won't, as though I won't kill you.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't. It's definitely a question that they
see him maybe coming back, doing something really bad, and Tyrese getting on Carol's bad side for having lied.
Yeah, which also brings up the question of the survivors of Terminus. You know, are they coming back?
Well, we know at least one of them are.
Yeah. So, you know, I wonder how that's going to play out.
My theory is that they're going to be dogged by, you know, several of them, maybe for a few episodes, who knows. But I think that we're going to see some more problems, you know. We're going to see maybe that Rick was wise to want to go back to Terminus and finish the job.
Yeah. Yeah, it's certainly, I can understand his point of view. Last season, having to deal with the governor again, why he would want to go back and finish off everybody, because he knows he's made that mistake before.
Yeah.
And what I didn't quite understand is why everybody else in the team kind of immediately forgot about that and didn't have that same point of view that he had.
Well, you know, I noticed that, you know, Daryl didn't object. I think that those 4 who were about to get their throats cut over a trough and treated like cattle understood better than even the people in the train car what needed to be done. Because at that point, they hadn't even been told about what they'd experienced during those few moments they were separated.
Right. And I wonder, too, if we've seen the last of the Terminus flashbacks.
Yeah, I think I would like to see more. Sounds like there's an interesting story there. I'm excited to see what comes next. I hope that we see a lot more of the kind of character development that we got to see, especially in the second half of last season.
Yeah.
Because for me, that really was a huge improvement to me over season 3.
Yeah, I agree. And also, I think that's why this episode was so tense, too, because I was a lot more connected to the characters this season than I have been in past seasons because of all the character development that took place last season. You know, having read comments and stuff online, I know a lot of people think that that's boring, but, you know, that's the reason why I watch.
That's storytelling. That's television.
But, okay, so the end of the episode, the little clip of Morgan, that was very exciting for me because I really like that character. He happens to have...
He's only been in 2 episodes.
He's only been in 2 episodes, but those happen to be like 2 of the best episodes of the series.
I agree. And he's the only character, you know, from way back...
From the first episode.
That either isn't dead or still with the group.
Yeah.
You know.
I would rate this episode very highly.
Yeah, me too.
It's definitely top tier Walking Dead. All right, well, I think that's wraps it up. We both really like this episode. A+.
A+. So if you liked our review, give us a like and maybe subscribe.
And if you watched this episode, leave a comment below and let us know, what did you think?